Whew. All right, y'all. Hazel and I went and dumped our trash. And while I was dumping my trash, my friend Robert was working on a lady's carport that she had run into with her car. I don't know. I said, did you ever get your bicycle tire? And he goes, yeah. And I said, what you doing over here? He said, I'm working on her carport. She kind of ran into it a little bit. He said, but it's so frustrating because somebody's got a couple of my tools and they're not going to be back until Monday. And I said, well, what do you need, Robert? He said, drill bits for my drill. I said, I've got all kinds of bits. He goes, you have Phillips? I said, I've got many sizes of Phillips drill bits. So we went by the house and got him what he needed. I made him take the whole bag because you know what? You can think you know what size you need, and then all of a sudden, yeah, that's right. It's not what you needed. So I asked him, I said, now, Robert, I want to pay you for this, but I've got a glider that looks like it's 1,000,000 pieces. Come on out here, honey. I don't mind hitting your car. Swan, y'all. Anyway, so he would do it for nothing, y'all, but Robert can always use the money, and it is so worth it to me. I just made a little video this morning before I left the house, and you know, you can call it Providence. Go on, Chickie. Go! Okay, honey. Well, some people you can help and some you can't. Anyway, you can call it Providence. I call it being blessed. Robert just happened to be there at the right time. I didn't even have to go look him up. And he needed a drill bit, and I need to get that glider put together. So it's all going to work out good, y'all. It's awesome. So he's going to come by this afternoon. I told him to wait until, you know, a little bit later in the afternoon so the patio would all be covered up and it'd be cooler. So that is what he's going to do. And I saw a little bit of shade over here for my baby. It's cool out, y'all. I can't believe I put shorts on. But I put off getting my prescriptions as long as I can because it seems like it never fails. I will go in, get a prescription. Then a day later, I get an email that I have another prescription ready. So, they sent me an email about a week or so ago saying, welcome to CVS Prescription Sync or Synced Prescriptions, something like that, where they were going to try to get your prescriptions together. Now, I know it's according to, do you have a new prescription? Did your doctor just write you a new prescription? And that just brings me to this, y'all. This is so funny. One of the videos that I put out, people were saying, you don't seem like yourself, Debrajoy. I think her medication might be off. Why in the world? When I'm a little extra hyper, why in the world do people jump, boom, her medication must be off? Nothing could be further than the truth. I am spot on that medication, y'all. I know what it's like when it's off. And I can tell you the last time that I really had a manic episode with my bipolar was in 2000 when I stopped taking all my medication. My husband and I had just bought a brand new house in French Valley, which is out by Temecula. In 2 weeks, and that's about how long your mania will last, and then you crash. But in that 2 weeks, I painted every single room in that new house. And I landscaped the whole front yard and cut down all the weeds in the backyard. So y'all, if I disappear for a couple of weeks and then I come back and I say, oh, I painted the outside of the cottage and I redid all my landscaping and I went down and I redid a friend's house and painted someone else's trailer, you're gonna know. Debrajoy slipped. She was in a manic phase. But that won't happen, y'all, because I'm so careful with my medication. You don't go through what I went through and not stay on top of your medication. Unless, of course, you're doing other drugs. If I was smoking a lot of pot that got me high instead of for medicinal purposes, or if I was doing amphetamines, if I was, snorting heroin or crack or whatever, yeah, you just keep making that same damn mistake over and over and over, like my poor niece. Anyway, that is not the case, okay? I get a little hyper because, I don't know, maybe I'm a little extra happy. Let me tuck your ear down. I'm waiting for Miss Hazel to get into nappy mode, and she was almost there. And then I fixed her little folded ear. Lay down, baby girl. Lay down. Lay down, sugar. That's a girl. Oh, yeah. She is so cuddly, y'all. Is that something that happens with your pets when they get dementia? Or is it something that happens when they get to be extremely mature? I don't know. But I am loving it. She has never been so cuddly. Thank goodness for you guys. Books and solitaire on my tablet. I don't know what I'm going to get into today. At this moment, I don't really feel motivated. I have been up since so early, you guys. I mean, before the traffic started up. And that's usually about, it starts a little bit around 5:30, and then about 6 o'clock it starts getting heavy. And by 6:30, if you're a light sleeper, it will wake you up. So anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna make a video, y'all, that is gonna be so adorable. My friend in Korea, Korhan Boy, y'all know he did the cutest little animation. Did one with my grandbabies in it. And I'm going to do that on Filmora so I can attach a couple of photos of my sweet son, Sam, with his adorable baby girl. Patience, honey, if by any chance you are watching this video, and I'm sure you're not, thank you from the bottom of my heart for communicating with me so well and sending me all these adorable pictures. Now, y'all, to make sure that nothing happens to my grandbaby's pictures and Patience and Sam's pictures, I'm going to get one of those connecty thingies where you can plug it into your phone and then plug it into your computer or your laptop, and you can transfer all your pictures so they're in a safe place. I can also put them on a thumb drive. I may do both. Those pictures are so precious to me. So anyway, Miss Hazel's about to conk out. So I'll talk to y'all later. And this is video number 2. And you know I'm sticking in some older ones, so I hope y'all don't get confused. And I truly hope that you're being kind to yourself. And you know what? I was thinking about a friend of mine this morning that just has some family stuff, and you know that can really get you down. But it brought to mind something that I learned a long time ago when my first husband used to physically abuse me. And that is, you cannot be abused unless you allow it. Do not allow yourself to be abused in any way, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. Don't stand for it, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes the only person that is going to look out for you is you. Be strong. Do not let yourself be abused. And Vivian, I am so disappointed in you, sweetie. So disappointed. But y'all do something fun, and I'll be back. Bye, y'all.